Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be talking about Star Wars Visions. But before we do any of that, if you haven't watched Visions and you don't want anything spoiled, go and watch it and come back afterwards. I'll be going over all 9 episodes today, but I won't be going into extreme detail on them. So with that out of the way, let's begin. The first episode of Star Wars Visions is The Duel. The story is about a traveler who comes to a village before a Sith attack. What I found most interesting about this episode was its visuals. It was almost entirely black and white, except for the lights around the village and of course the lightsabers. The main feature of this episode is of course the duel between the traveler and the Sith. So let's talk about that. The Sith in this episode has some weird umbrella lightsaber attachment, and while looking cool, it makes no sense. The blades attached to it don't even go to the middle, so all someone would need to do is get a clean shot down the middle and our Sith is dead. But I'm pretty sure this entire show is Legends material, so I'll allow it. What was cool, however, was when the Sith was done with the weird umbrella, it came off and became a normal lightsaber. I think attachments to lightsabers is a first to the series, so I thought that was cool and could be expanded on more. Unless you count Ezra's gun saber as an attachment, but I personally don't, and I don't really acknowledge Ezra as a character either. It was also an interesting choice to make the Traveler a Darkside user and a Sith hunter. So overall, I enjoyed episode 1. The second episode, Tatooine Rhapsody, follows a former Jedi Padawan and his band as they try to escape execution from Jabba the Hutt. I don't have much to say about this one. I liked the instrument guns they had, and Boba Fett feeling the music was funny, but the main character's vocals didn't really match well, and it left me wondering how to watch it in Japanese, which I couldn't figure out, and I don't even know if there is a Japanese voice version, so moving on. Okay, episode 3, Revenge of the... Oh, right franchise, wrong show. Episode 3, The Twins. This was the episode I was most excited for, and while I liked it, it was one of the stranger episodes. This episode takes place during the sequel trilogy, and Trigger followed the film's examples by allowing people in space with no breathing apparatus, light speed being broken, and seemingly invincible characters. Again, I really hope this is Legends material, so I can let it slide. The two twins were interesting in their own right, with the sister willing to die for the cause and the brother wanting to protect the sister he loves. Not in a weird way, artists, I'm looking at you. But the fight in space was straight out of the sequel trilogy. In fact, now I wonder why when Leia was launched out of the airlock, why she didn't use the Force to fly like a TIE fighter and destroy the TIE fighters that were attacking her ship. And sorry to keep going on about this, but what made it worse was how at the end, a robot was wearing some form of helmet in space. Why does the robot need a helmet, but not the twins? Okay, last thing to talk about in this episode. The brother stands on his X-Wing and hyperspaces into his sister. Okay, I must have read that wrong. Let's see. The brother uses hyperspace to attack sister. No, I didn't read that wrong. Are you kidding me? What type of training does he do? He's so strong. He's stronger than Rey. His legs can withstand hyperspace. Not to mention, he precisely destroys the Kyber crystal that is in his sister's suit. Side note, I'm not angry about the General Grievous armor that the sister has on, or how her blades could become like whips. We've seen light whips in the Clone Wars already. But as long as the story is Legends canon, I'm cool with it doing stuff I don't like. If this is in Star Wars canon though, and they were to rewrite this into a real show, just don't follow the sequels for your action scenes, please God. Episode 4, The Village Bride. The girl Jedi in this episode deserves her own show. I want to know more about her. What exactly happened to her during Order 66? What has she been doing since then? How'd she get the saber burn on her chin? What is she doing right now? Can I give her my number? Oh, forget that last one. This girl was a total badass. She can stop lasers like Kylo can, which was one of the only cool and good things to come out of the sequels. I liked her mask despite what the other guy in the episode said. She seemed extremely focused on helping others as well. And did I forget to mention that she has a yellow katana saber? The only saber that looks like that in canon is the Darksaber. So is this girl a Mandalorian? I've got so many questions that need answered. Episode 5, The Ninth Jedi. This episode also deserves its own show, taking place long after the Jedi were nothing but legend. So much so that lightsabers were lost ancient technology, and trying to create a new Jedi Order. Very cool. I didn't really care for the guy Jedi that we were introduced to at the beginning of the episode, but the Sabersmith's daughter was awesome. I understand she found her way into Force very fast, but they only had 12 minutes, guys, and besides, she's a Sabersmith's daughter, who helps him make lightsabers. It makes sense that she could use one. Not to mention, her father knew how to use the Force. I also liked how the Lord was hiding in plain sight of the Sith, an interesting trick for a Jedi. Overall, a great story with a great plot. Episode 6, T0B1, or Toby. Cute. Episode 7. Huh? You want to hear more about 6? Okay, fine. Just a little. Dr. Light became a Jedi and built Mega Man, while trying to grow some grass on a desolate planet. Mega Man wanted to become a Jedi, so Dr. Light sent him to find a Kyber crystal. Then Sith Man showed up and killed Dr. Light. Mega Man was sad and finished Dr. Light's research and became a Jedi. Sith Man reappeared and Mega Man killed him. The end. Episode 7, The Elder. I enjoyed this one. The fight between the Jedi Master and the Darkside user was interesting, but the Padawan got beat a bit too easily for me. Again, 12 minutes isn't a lot to work with though, so I'll let it slide. The Jedi Master used a cool trick to kill the Elder, and it reminded me of when Rey stabbed Kylo, but at least in this show, the Elder didn't have his lightsaber ready to stab the Jedi, unlike Kylo. Episode 8, Lop and Ocho, the Furry episode. But in all seriousness, I liked this episode. The family struggle could have been a bit more fleshed out because the sister kind of turns away from the dad just instantly, but again, 12-minute timeline didn't allow for it. So I also didn't understand when the bunny girl said she wanted to save her family, and then she sliced her sister. At first I was like, good job, genius, you killed her. But I guess the Imperial armor is lightsaber resistant now, and the sister lived. Pretty good, wouldn't mind more, and no, I will not be looking up Lop on the internet. Episode 9, Akakiri. This was my least favorite episode. The art style was weird to me, and the story needed more time to breathe, and our Shogun Sith was not at all threatening. And that's all I've got to say about this one. So, that's what I thought of Star Wars Visions. And thanks to Disney making 9 episodes, the 3 episodes I liked the most were in order with the 3 Star Wars movies I liked the most. Episodes 3, 4, and 5. Revenge of the Sith, A New Hope, and Empire Strikes Back. And the episode I liked the least was Episode 9, Just Like the Rise of Skywalker.
It's like poetry, so if they rhyme, every stanza kind of rhymes with the last one.
But seriously, if anyone knows more about this girl, please tell me down in the comments below. I want to know more about her. I am very interested. But with that, that's all I've got for today. So guys, thank you for 2,200 subs. I don't believe I've said that yet, but it's a big deal to me. Expect more content in the future, although don't expect more VTuber content right now. So until next time, stay epic, gamers!